All right, let's get Donna back on the phone here. Donna, you remember we helped out with a texting tutor that we thought was going to be pretty easy, actually. And use some common sense here. This should not be a problem.
Yeah, she hit us up. Her daughter was going to go have a sleepover with a friend. And she had spent the night with this friend once before. But since this new sleepover date, Donna had learned new information about the parents. They were at some kind of event at the school, fundraiser at the school, and they were talking about sleep and how to get better sleep. And this particular couple said, hey, we sleep in the nude, and it's like the best thing, you'll have the best night's sleep, whatever. That was one of their tips. So she now has this information, and her daughter is going back over there to spend the night. And she was uncomfortable with the fact that they were going to be sleeping in the nude in case there was an emergency in the middle of the night, or her daughter, whatever it was, and wanted us to text the mom to be like, hey, can you put some drawers on just while my kid is spending the night there? And we did text her. It was a little dry, but she agreed that she would sleep in the bedroom and her husband would sleep in the guest bedroom with clothes on. Because I think the last sentence was, at least one of us should get a good night's sleep or something like that. And that was it. Done and done. And her daughter was supposed to go over and have the sleepover, and everything's going to be fine.
All right, let's find out if that's true. Hey, Donna, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. I'm hoping that this is a very short conversation. You just say, hey, nothing to see here, people. We warned them in advance, and everything was great.
Absolutely not.
Okay. That's better for ratings. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, kind of the opposite. So I dropped my daughter off at her friend's house. I exchanged pleasantries with the mom. Nothing was really said of the text exchange. We kept it cute. It was hi and bye, and everything seemed fine. So I texted that night just to see how everything was going, and she texted back, everything's going great. So the next morning, I went to pick her up, and it seemed like everybody had a great time. Mom and Dad didn't look any crazy or like they didn't get the sleep that they said everybody slept well, everybody looked good. So yeah, on the way home, of course, I asked my daughter how the sleepover went. And she told me what games they played, what movies they watched, and I just could not help myself. I had to ask. So I asked about the sleeping arrangements, and surely Mom kept her word. This was my assumption, right? So my daughter said her friend has a bunk bed, and she got to sleep on the bottom bunk, which she was very excited about. And
kids love bunk beds. It's so crazy.
Yeah, my God, don't they? Excuse me. Yeah, so I was glad she was able to do that, and she seemed like she had a great time. And then, of course, I pressed a little bit. I just wanted to know more about the mom and the dad, and she answered that they slept in their room, of course. And I said, you mean Mom slept in one room and Daddy slept in the other room? Just in case you guys needed anything during the night, right? And she was like, no, Mommy and Daddy slept in the same room. So then I thought, well, maybe they went to the bedroom together, and then he left to go in the guest bedroom later, like we agreed. So I asked, are you sure they didn't tell you, that they were going in the guest bedroom just in case you needed anything? And she insisted. She's like, no. So she said her and her friend got up early. They were watching cartoons in the living room. And Mom and Dad came out of the bedroom together to get coffee and make breakfast. So it looks like she lied to me. One of the parents obviously did not go in the guest bedroom with their clothes on. And the sleepover didn't have any problems. There wasn't anything to report. But I just feel like I should say something. She lied to me. Right? I should call her out.
How do you know that they just didn't sleep with their clothes on that night?
That's another possibility.
I don't know that for sure. I just feel like, I don't know. She told me she was going to do one thing, and it appears she lied, and she didn't do that thing. So I would assume that because she's not trustworthy in that respect, she probably was like, she needs to mind her business. This is my house. I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah, Donna, mom to mom, I get what you're saying, because the mom told, I'm trusting my child with you, my most precious commodity, right?
Is it?
Absolutely.
For most.
You got a nice car.
That is a nice car. Thank you.
It's a really nice car.
Pretty cool job, too.
So, the mom told her, hey, we're going to do this. If you're going to deviate from that plan, then I need you to contact me. I need you to be like, you know what? We're not going to do that, but we are going to we're going to make sure we have our PJs on, right? So
Yeah.
I feel like it was without incident. Daughter had a good time. I get not wanting to say anything, but I also understand where Donna's coming from. You told me you were going to do one thing, and you did something. You did the opposite. So I need to know what's going on here, because now I don't feel like I can trust you with my kid.
Well, nothing happened. All right, those are the facts. Nothing happened.
Agreed.
And we don't know if they were sleeping with clothes on or off. So, I mean, I wouldn't have called and said, hey, just want to let you know, we switched gears here and we're going to spend the night in our room together with clothes on. I wouldn't report that.
Even if she did lie just to kind of get the conversation out the way and then go on to watching your kid, you bringing it up, I don't see them telling you the truth or feeling like they have to justify it. I don't see anything good coming from that.
You know what you can do is just make sure your kid doesn't go over there for a sleepover again. If you want to be 100%
That's it.
comfortable with
I
it.
mean, but now that's affecting my daughter. It's not her fault, you know?
All right, so play this out for a second. Just we have about 60 seconds here. So what does the text say to the mom right now?
Why you lie, B? There's a start.
Yes, I mean, that's it.
Like, play it out, because anything I'm coming up with in my head kind of sounds a little loco.
I mean, she could very, very easily manipulate this conversation, turn around her, and make Donna look like the loco one.
Yep.
I don't think Donna's being loco, but I can see how it could get twisted to make her look loco.
There's
You
no
think
way to
Donna's
do it.
being loco, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta let it go.
I think there was
so
no
the general consensus, I'm being ridiculous.
I don't think you're being ridiculous, but I'm in the minority here.
Kind of ridiculous. Who's voting ridiculous?
I think it toes the line between being ridiculous and not ridiculous. I understand how you've lost her trust, but at the end of the day, like, just you're gonna look crazy if you send that text.
Well, that and the fact that I'm calling on something where I don't even know the facts. It'd be different if my daughter
Right,
said, I
yep.
went into the room and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. And I mean, it is her house.
After all, it is her.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
Donna.
be sure to reveal that you have secret cameras in her bedroom when you send that text over, okay?
Please let this go.
The Bert Show.